Hello everyone, my name is Nak and welcome back to Saying for Not Cry Crew, week 39, and welcome to day 1. This is going to be the week where Nicole drops and hopefully we get some drip marketing for Untitled Chapter going to be coming out next patch. When I say this week, I mean like the week you guys are watching this, because by the time I'm recording this is, obviously week 39, obviously the week that, the new Luna 6, or was it? No, I don't want to say the next number because, of the meme. But I think this is when the Luna 6 should be dropping, and you guys are watching this, we should be getting some drip marketing of the characters that are going to be coming around next patch. Or maybe we're going to be getting them last week. I mean, we should get some drip marketing for from last week, but by the time you guys watching this, we should be having drip marketing for characters that already be announcing next patch. Is all I'm trying to say. As also, the video of me trying to get Nicole should be maybe is going to be dropping this week. I say maybe because I'm kind of like trying to catch up with the other videos we just haven't done. By the time I'm recording, I still haven't edited a video of me trying to get Silver Wolf, and there's lots of fucking footage I have to go through. So I'm not sure. Maybe what's going to be happening the week after that, I'm going to be dropping, trying to get Nicole. And then, a few videos after that, I'm going to be dropping the next week, essentially week 4 each time to say for Not Quite Crew. I don't have the whole schedule thing is going to work because I still have like all these which I do like to get out, at some point this century. But enough about this, talking about the hypotheticals, start to start the day because it's already going to get a mouthful. And yep, I'm going to be putting reason to good Amazon as I did last week. But don't worry, guys. The only reason I'm kind of doing this because I kind of had to like work on the other videos, so I kind of don't really want to be playing Genshin right now. But tomorrow we'll be doing the Spiral Abyss. Don't worry.
Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello. That's all which I actually say. For this thing, I didn't want to do it last week because I kind of wanted to have the thumbnail to have over the the event that I didn't do fully.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. And this week,
I can't really think of any good stories to share. The ones I do know will just bring down your mood.
I'm sorry to hear that for a minute. As I was saying, I wanted to save this, essentially Spiral for this week because then essentially then I get a thumbnail idea. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much like the same thumbnail which I kind of did for the other weeks, but hey, at least I have an idea for a thumbnail. But yeah, that's gonna be finishing day 1, moving on to day 2 right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to the Untitled Chapter Crew week 39, and yes, I'm doing Spiral today. I'm kind of recording this kind of late, couldn't be bothered with really logging into this game, but I said yesterday that I'm going to be doing some Spiral Abyss. I didn't say I'm going to be doing everything, but I think I'm going to start, doing some of it, so have to keep my word. Oh, thank you for these. We have Shield. Huh. Oh wait, does that mean essentially the entire thing is going to be revolving around like Lunar Crystallize? Ah, it's such a good thing that the Spiral is set up for the 2 characters I definitely have. Fucking love this game sometimes. But yeah, let's claim these and let's see what enemies we are dealing with this time. Basic enemy number 1, basic enemy number 2. Wait, is this just all the same one? Hold up, this one is different, right? Okay. Okay, this one's a bit different. Why is it like full? Wait, actually, how is the full 9? I can't tell actually if these are the same. But I can't recall how many times I fucking fought these guys specifically on fucking floor 10. Like, can I just like not change that? Like, can we just like not put like some different enemies in here? Like, you put some variety in these floors. Why not on these? Why the same bitch ass enemies I've been fighting for ever since Luna Figure showed up? That's it for me yapping. Now it's time for me to put a team, bumblefuck my way through floor 10, and then we can end the video right here. I mean, not the video, I mean the day. You know, guess what I mean. Cut to the music before I make any more fucking grammatical mistakes. Why the fuck is Yao Yao here? What the fuck? I picked Kaya.
Best drop down when I switch. Shoot my shot, am I not gonna miss? I'm up on a new dimension. Oh my god, I got your attention. Ace card, go high, secret weapon. I'm up for blood and I'm taking them down. Everybody look at me. I'm the visual. Being the baddest on the scene. I'm the visual. Better battle for the queen. I'm the visual. I'm the visual. I'm the visual. Bet you wanna be like me. Bet you wanna roll with a pro high key. Bet you know my code with a flow ice cream. And there ain't no way to flex on my team like but I gonna slave that wave like I put the golden plates on my gun. Asking her strut like that. You're a good girl. Tell me.
I've actually said all of that. The whole music of someone putting Yao Yao into my Marika team. Like, how the fuck did that happen? Did I actually choose Yao Yao, or did I choose the wrong column where I thought Kaya was, and that's how Yao Yao sneaked into the team? Actually, it would be interesting to see how Yao Yao would be dealing with that team. Probably not much, but that actually gives me not so much of a video idea which I kind of want to do, but it reopens the idea which I wanted to do. I'm not gonna say what it is because I may or may not do it, but there could be possibly a fun video which I may do in the future. So stay tuned. I also include spoiler a bit, so and after that I'm gonna go over here and plan reasons to customize them, because once again, for some whatever reason, whenever you do the spiral bits, it doesn't count for the dailies, but it counts for the other was Siege and Onslaught. It counts for that shit, but not for this, which why? Like I say, what's the reason why Spiral Abyss doesn't count? But Siege and Onslaught counts. Why?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. I think that's going to be it for day 2, moving on to day 3 right about now. Hello, this is day 3 of Saying for Not Cry Crew week number 39, and I'm gonna be saying this straight up. Was that like very necessary, Silali? But so I was saying, I'm probably going to be changing plans. The plans may change within this series. No, guys, don't worry. I am still going to be, trying to get Nicole and Alice at some point. But you might see a little bit of a description change at some point. As depending on who we get next batch, or, essentially when we get the drip marketing for, a next character, I may or may not not wish for Nicole dispatch and wait whenever she makes a return. No, but at the same time, it's all speculative. We will see from the drip marketing, from the official sources, who are we getting next patch. Because, if we are not going to be getting the character who I think we're going to be getting, then, the plan goes back to usual. We get in Nicole, her weapon probably, either Doran's weapons, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite decided on who I want to get weapons for. Then we will wait a for when, who else are characters? Who are also the characters in this group? I forgot. When if eventually returns, I'll try to get the weapons, and then we wait for essentially when Alice drops, and if she still doesn't drop, I'll get, all the characters up to C1. At least the ones that we do have currently. And then if she still doesn't shows up, I guess then we're gonna change our plans a bit. I'm gonna be trying to get, some cons for Marika and maybe catching up some other characters. Because there's still some characters actually to want to get on this account, and also I'm currently gonna say I'm probably the biggest Marika enthusiast and Marika main, so getting cons for one of my favorite characters in the game wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Well, I guess essentially it wouldn't be saving for Not Cry Crew, then we would have to kind of do a series change. Saving for until Alice shows up and we pulling on whoever comes next series. But those are gonna be thoughts for for later on, not now. But for right now, new version just dropped, as I said, and that means some Fremos. Very nice. I still have to do Spiral Abyss, floor 11 at bare minimum. Not sure if I'm gonna be going for floor 12 this time around. I see what the enemies are saying, and then I'll decide. There's another thing like anything too crazy. Oh no, we have cryo slimes. Oh no, what the fuck am I gonna do against them? Oh no, lava troll. Holy shit, what the fuck am I gonna do against that thing? It's on my specialty and fucking prioritize it and fucking melt. I don't know, the cryo siege image. Oh my fucking laws, have mercy. And the cryo Y up. No, it's not like my characters who are maining doesn't use energy for the ult. Oh my god, whatever the fuck I will do. Well, anyway, come back to me once I have team figured out and I'm taking these bosses down.
どちょっとだけさ足がくすんでいた本当は決めてるいつか breaking free from chains つながるあの時の後悔鎖につないだパワーで真実を味方にしたい広がる世界を見ただけさ朝焼けに君を呼んでいたの届かない遥か遠くの先解き放って僕だけのストーリー何も気づいてない私の未来これからは描いていく自由への世紀誰かが話の前告げてく偽ってること眠で偽りのピアスでエネルギーも枯れ果ててまさに大ピンチでどれくらいはさでどれくらいってこんな時も僕たちはずっと巡って幸せ僕の背中には真っ白な大きな機体の羽がついてそれが偽りでも僕はそれでいいやって思えるからLost away, lost away 迷い込む迷い込む迷い込む Find a way, find a way 一つもそっと朝焼けに
That final boss at the floor 11 was fucking bullshit. There's some shit about this. Fucking bullshit. I did have to take like more than one fucking retry to fight this guy, but fucking hell. I did not enjoy that fight whatsoever. Well, it's done now, so no more spoilers until the next reset. I was thinking the point is to resume to condemn Resident Boss since I am here and I'm also working on a different character. Let's bully that, you know, the wind cube a bit more. I got nothing else for this segment, so let's continue with the music and, you know, let's bully the cube for a bit. And after all I've done, I can finally come over here and collect rewards for my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Dailies, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. And yeah, that's going to be it for day 3, moving into day 4 right about now. Actually, I tell a lie. I got a lot of pent-up aggression from last time I saw you. Round, 200 something. Hello everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Saving for Not Quite Crew, week 39. Welcome to day 4, and today's day I'm going to be doing something, well I'm not going to be doing this, I'm technically dailies. What I mean by that essentially, I am going to be still doing dailies, and essentially that's how I get, free females every single day. Before I do that, there are some new test runs, like for example Nicole I'm doing, who I apparently already did, which no I didn't, but it counts as me doing already with once again. How the fuck do these test runs work? How do these trials works? Do I must own the character and then do the trial after I have the character, or what was the implication? What do I do? How does this work? Well, I still have to do essentially do Nicole's trials, so I'm going to be doing that, and then I'm going to be beating the shit out of the wind cube because I'm still after these boss materials. Finishing up building Gina, then after that I get to move on to something else which I'm very excited about that hopefully gets announced this week. As I said, by the time I'm recording this, it wasn't announced, but by the time you guys watching this, it hopefully was announced, and you guys probably know what I'm going to be working on. But anyway, that's enough of me yapping now. It's time to, to move on to some action. And that's all that I can finally come over here and claim awards for doing the trial run. Thank you. And so I can come over here and claim the awards for my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Good morning. Can I have my dailies, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. And that's gonna be it for day 4. Moving on to day 5 right about now. Yo. Alright, welcome to day 5 of Saying from Okay Cool, week 39. And I think I have nothing planned today. The new event just started. Hopefully I'll be able to finish it before essentially it runs out, so I can get all the maximum Puma gems, because I'm excited for something that's going to come on the next patch, but I can't say it because it's not been officially said yet, so... And yes, once again, I'm putting some resin into Condemn Resin, but I'm not going to be finishing the video just after I put resin Condemn Resin. I'm actually going to be using it, and I'm not allowed to end this day until I use it all. And I'm going to be going in this domain for some artifacts for no reason. No reason at all. There's no reason for me essentially to be here to grind for these artifacts. Absolutely no reason. I don't know what you're on about. But anyway, time to play that good shit. But before I do go and claim the rewards for the dailies, I still have some stuff to pick up from my thing yesterday. At some point, I don't know, kind of this. I don't know when and how I got this, but I got a tutorial. That's whole one Primo Gem. As also a world quest, when like a world achievement. And I can finally come over here and claim rewards for my dailies.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. Anyway, that's going to be the end of day 5. Moving to day 6 right about now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sailing for Not Great Crew week 39, day number 6, and today I'm just going to put some residents condemn resin. We're going to be calling a day as apologies. As I was editing yesterday's day, I realized that the video is over like 20 minutes long, and not to say I don't like it if you want to use that longer, but at the same time, if I don't need to like make anything too long, then I kind of don't want to, because I don't think anyone's gonna be watching that massive a video. So today, simply because I figured this video's already getting like long enough, I'm just gonna go over here and claim days already and call it a day.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Good afternoon. Can I have my primos?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. But yeah, that's going to be it for day 6, moving to day 7, and the final one right about now. Hello everyone, my name is Zach, and welcome back to day number 7 of Sailing for Not Great Crew week 39, and as I did yesterday, I'm going to put some resin condemn resin. Although, by the way, can I just say, it's fucking melting outside. Not even outside in my fucking place, it's fucking melting. I find it's on like 24/7 because I don't do other way essentially to cool myself out. It's looks like we're back to the summer, boys. But anyway, resin to condemn resin. As I'm still working on a super secret project that I legally cannot say, otherwise Hoyoverse is gonna shoot my channel down. But it will all hopefully be revealed when actually, it should be revealed right now as you guys are watching this, hopefully.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Hello, Catherine. May I have my primos, please?
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You're very much welcome. With that out of the way, now it's time to calculate how many wishes and premium gems we made this week. So last week we were on 262, this week we're on 273, so that means we made 11 wishes from, premium gems themselves. And I'm pretty sure we are still on 68 wishes, so that means we made 11 wishes this week, which not horrible, but at the same time, not too great. Probably should have started that, the new event that just dropped, or doing just some story because essentially we do have 2 new Arkham quests ready to go. Still haven't done streaming anything. I don't know what's happening with me. I guess I just like lost my touch with streaming, but I should really get to do it. Or if not essentially streaming, I should definitely try to get to doing it, on the video or some way, shape or form. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the whole week 37. So stay tuned, guys, for for next week, where hopefully I will be able to say essentially who I'm working on, or who I'm hoping for see the next patch. But that's hopefully for next week. Anyway, that's gonna be all from me. I'll see you guys all the next time. Peace.